Today, guys, I'm going to show you how to do a burnout with the brakes and accelerating your car. That's why I'm showing you guys this video. I'm doing this for new subscribers that he wanted to know, because he remembers when I had the Hellcat, I used to do a lot of burnouts and donuts. Burnouts and donuts, people, are two different things. A burnout is when you hold the brake and you accelerate the car and your car stays still, only the wheels are doing the burnout. A donut is when you grab the steering wheel and you turn it all the way, holding the brakes, and then you accelerate and your car spins in circles, people. Two different things for a lot of you guys that don't know about this. People, do not try stuff like this in the middle of the streets where there's a lot of people. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, you have to practice in an open area where there's no cars, like a garage or a huge outside garage. That's where you practice, people. Because there's a lot of dudes out there that think they know how to drive. Just because they got into a car, they already think they know how to drive. It doesn't work like that, people. Those are the dumb dudes out there that do stuff like that. The first thing you got to do, people, you have to know the car. If you don't know the car, people, you are not a driver. Don't think because you got your license and you drove a car before that you're a driver. It doesn't work like that, people. I don't care if you're a professional. You need to learn the car. Always remember that, people. How do you learn a car, Les? You get in a car, you drive it smooth, you drive it slow, and you learn that car first before you do all this dumb stuff out there. And remember what I'm telling you guys, find an open area. If you want to learn how to do burnouts and donuts, you got to learn in an open area, because if you crash somebody, people, this is reckless driving, and I don't recommend it to nobody. You will go to jail. If you crash somebody and you broke somebody's leg or whatever, the cops will know the speed that you was doing in the car. Don't think cops are stupid, people. And if you murder somebody, people, doing reckless driving, you will go to jail and you will regret it, people. I've seen a lot of you people out there that you think you tough in cars, crashing people. And when you go to jail doing 20 years, 30 years, because it's called vehicle manslaughter, people, and you destroy your life because you thought that you was funny out here in the streets. So I'm showing you guys stuff like this. Do it in an open area where there's no people. Do not be stupid like these dudes out there that are stupid. So let's get to the video, people, and I'm going to show you how to do a burnout only. This is only for a burnout. So I'm going to show you guys on the Hellcat, because yes, people, I was the owner of a Hellcat and I used to do burnouts, donuts, and all that. But I do stuff professional, people. I make sure there's no people in the streets when I'm going to do all my reckless stuff, all right? And you have to obey the law, people, because nowadays you will go to jail if you get caught, people. And I'm going to show you a small little clip of my videos of me hitting the brakes and accelerating, and then I let go of the brakes and I left on the Hellcat, and you won't see all the smoke. So this is how you do it, people. The first thing you got to do, make sure you have a rear-wheel drive car. That means that the car runs through the back wheels, people, not through the front wheels. Remember, rear-wheel drive. I could never say that name, so excuse me, people. And the first thing you want to do, people, is go right here and turn this stuff off right here. That's your traction. You got to turn it off. If you don't know what's the traction in your car, every car is different. Google it, people. You got to turn that off. If that is on, your car will not do burnouts good. You got to turn it off because the car will be more powerful when you turn that off, people. Then, after you turn it off, people, what you want to do, you want to look left, right, behind you, front. Make sure there's no people in the streets, and do not do this in the streets, people. Find an open area, a big park where there's no cars, and try it there, people, okay? This is what you want to do. You make sure the car is on. You're going to hold the brakes. Do not let go of the brakes, people. If you want the wheels in the back to spin, do not let go of the brakes. Then, after you holding good the brakes, make sure there's nobody walking around in the streets, people. Avoid hitting somebody, people. Do not let go of that brake. Then, once you got the brake, people, your other foot, okay? Your other foot, you're going to accelerate. You accelerate. And that's how the rear wheel is going to start spinning when you hold the brakes and you accelerate. If you let go of the brakes, people, and you accelerate, this is what's going to happen, people. So look, this is me accelerating and I let go of the brake.
Cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom, cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom, 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 una goma, boom, 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 cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom, 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 boom.
So you guys saw when I let go of the brakes and I accelerated, the car left, people. You saw that. So if you don't have control of that car, you will either crash or something can happen. So you got to make sure you know what you're doing. And if you don't want to let go of the brakes, people, and you just want to leave the car, you just hold the brake, accelerate, and only the wheels will spin. The car will not drive. The car will only drive if I let go of the brakes. It will go. That's the only way. But if you want the car to stay there, you just hold the brakes, accelerate, do your little burnout. And if you don't want the car to go, people, then you stop accelerating and the car's not going to go nowhere. And then the brakes stop, you know. And that's how you do it, people. You have to be very careful doing donuts like that. Let me show you guys again what happens when I let go of the brakes and then I accelerate it.
Cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom, cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom, 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 una goma, boom, 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 cuando lo pongo en una goma, boom.
So as you guys saw, again, I show you, you let go of the brakes and you accelerate, the car will go forward, people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and do not do reckless driving like that in the streets, people. Know what you're doing before you do some dumb stuff like that, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.